Guys, I'm coming on here to talk about something that is extremely annoying that I've been coming across on TikTok more and more lately. This is going to be way out there compared to my scary videos. This isn't going to be scary at all unless you find wasting time scary and people using their mother's credit cards scary. For those that don't know, I run a TikTok account by the exact same name. It's IDK Sterling. I've got a pretty good following on there, and that's where I make the majority of my money right now on social media. And I'm not going to lie, I do end up scrolling on TikTok occasionally, sometimes for hours at a time. And lately, I've been getting these live streams that are extremely infuriating to watch, but it's like a train wreck. You just cannot look away. And they have oftentimes caught me for 10 minutes watching it, but only because it's so stupid. And I'm talking about these live streams right here. These guys will sit here, they'll buy a bunch of nuts or bolts from a hardware store, and they'll stack them into a pyramid. Behind them, they'll have one cap equals remove a nut. Now, TikTok has a very odd donation system where instead of money, they make it more like kid-friendly almost. They'll have different emojis that signify donation amounts. And instead of dollars or cents that you're donating, they're coins that you can buy from the TikTok store. These caps are worth roughly 99 cents. So creators from these caps get 50 cents. TikTok keeps the other 50% of whatever donation amount you get. And these people will sit here and they'll have all of these nuts in a row, except for the very final nut at the top, which most of the time they'll use a little stick with the nut on the end of it, or they'll have a little string hanging, and they'll pretend like they cannot just complete this damn pyramid. They'll sit here for hours. I kid you not. They will sit there for hours waiting for donations, and once somebody sends a cap, they'll end up removing one of these nuts, and then they'll immediately put it back on. There's no gratification at all when you send a donation here. I've sat through plenty of these lives and watched them get donations. It is an absolute waste of time. And I just cannot fathom the fact that people will sit there, thousands of viewers. Like, that is an absurd number to grasp. The one that I was watching today had 1.5 thousand viewers. I've come across accounts that have 10,000 viewers watching this guy with some intense soundtrack that I can't play because it's copyrighted, playing in the background. They'll have their little stack of nuts and they just sit here for hours making 50 cents every 5 or so minutes. It's insane. I genuinely don't get it. And TikTok live streaming is in a very poor state right now. Out of all the live streams that I watch, which is not very often, my favorites are probably YouTube and Twitch. Those live streamers typically have a pretty good live stream, and sometimes streams on TikTok are okay. But lately, there have just been an influx of different people that are trying to prey on children and get them to donate certain fun little emojis, certain coins. You have these other ones, they're like boys versus girls games.
Oh my god, I top! Let's go, thank you so much, guys.
People that will code different games, like carnival games, that you have to donate money in order to participate in. And these accounts actually make a lot of money. I do have friends, other creators, that have made money doing this, and it's pretty insane how much they can net in a day. Some of them make like 2,000 a day, 3,000 a day, and this is just off of preying off kids. There's also videos that people have taken from these live streams, seeing if the streamers will ever end up putting the nut on the top. There's one guy in particular that does do it at the very end of his live stream, but he doesn't do it at all. And there's this other guy, the one that I came across today, that is just absolutely the most annoying for me. The noises that he makes that come out of his mouth while he's pretending to be stressed putting this nut on drive me nuts, and he doesn't do it at all. There's never any finish, no satisfaction whatsoever. He will sit there, and if he doesn't get a gift within a certain amount of time, I think it's around like 30 minutes, he'll just end the live stream. So people are just throwing money into this bottomless pit. This guy's making 50 cents per donation per cap that he gets on TikTok, and it's a complete and utter waste of time. Just thinking about that live stream gets my blood boiling, and it also makes me wonder, when people ask, what do you do for a living? What do these people say? What could you possibly say for this? I do TikTok live streams where I pretend to stack nuts on top of each other and steal money from children that have their mother's credit cards. It's just absolutely insane. I wanted to talk about this to let off some steam because it pisses me off every single time I see it. Let me know if you guys agree with me in the comments below. This is definitely not the normal type of video that I upload, but I have nowhere else to talk about this. So that's about it. Have a good rest of your day.